español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies on Cali, yeah, boy. See, I down in Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Robbie Ray gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the sixth inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the sixth. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 6:37.
Pitch on the way. Seared down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Ray has exactly 50 wins at the big league. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And there are 2 away now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Bell. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. The 1-0. Back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. It's now 1-0 Washington. Patrick Corbin gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
So now here is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Into the windup and the pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's George Springer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He enters play here at 288. No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs. High in the air down the right field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Springer, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of a number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Hernandez is there to put it away for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichik. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Jansen.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Jansen behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Victor Robles digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Josh Harrison stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Nationals on top, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way.
Jr.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Now the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. One out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. Turner fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Randall Grichik at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 1 for 5. Now the 1-0. This one's flared toward left center. Turner ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now is Rhett Wiseman, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here now is Trey Turner. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up, Starlin Castro. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And that's the second out. Next to hit, Danny Jansen. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Danny Jansen is at the plate as he watches ball one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
22. Juan Soto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Grichik, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And Zimmerman has a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Into the box now, Victor Robles. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. George Springer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Now here it comes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Washington.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the third baseman, Josh Harrison. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now for Washington, Rhett Wiseman struck out in his last trip to the plate. High in the air out to center field. Under this one is Grichik, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner flew out last time up. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Turner has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Grichik.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grichik stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Guriel Jr. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Men on third with 2 down. And there's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2. One and 2. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's set. The 2-2. Danny Jansen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Toronto in just a moment. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Starlin Castro, heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Pitch on the way. Juan Soto is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Josh Bell. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. In there, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Bo Bichette is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1. One out, nobody on. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
George Springer the next to hit as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And now, Marcus Semien. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Comes set, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. Two and 2. Hit out towards second. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right and had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Drilled on the ground is short, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Blue Jays leave a pair, still tied 1 apiece. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Yan Gomes at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And another foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A little low, it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Last half of the 7th here, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And that misses, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's over. 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. popped him up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So the next to bat will be Randall Grichik. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Grichik is retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman, number 8.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. And he's likely just trying to... Santiago Espinal will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Santiago.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Santiago Espinal is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Nationals.
Digging in next, Wiseman. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch is popped up. Espinal has a play. 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to Tanner Rainey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21.
And stepping in, Lourdes Guriel. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
First pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings in George Springer. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Gomes has it, and that ends the inning. Jordan Romano will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Grichik, and that's the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Josh Bell the next to hit, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however, and he's safe. At the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Yan Gomes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The 1-0 delivery. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. For his career in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Two and two.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back.
Randall.
He's looking really sharp right now.
Randall Grichik is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles gets under it and makes the catch to end. Luis Garcia. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Liner towards second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Not much in the way of productivity from him. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. David Phelps will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Rhett Wiseman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Gomes at second. Harrison at first. 1 gone. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Ryan Harper comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just... Now at the plate is Santiago Espinal, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Joe Pennick is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Here's the first pitch. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1. good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Lourdes Guriel stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
To 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Up next is Danny Jansen. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Alejandro Kirk is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Schwarber is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Alejandro Kirk. So here's Starlin Castro, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. He's in there at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead. Juan Soto to the plate now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Boy, those have to feel real.
And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit.
It's so important. And if you don't, the batter's 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Now that the first base.
Big at-bat now, and here is Ryan Zimmerman. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. A.J. Cole, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 36.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Castro on third with 2 out. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Brad Hand takes. Striding in is Bichette. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning. Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 0-1 delivery. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one. So George Springer trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The back, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Panic is there, and there's one away. Next up is Kyle Schwarber, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. He's safe at the plate, and deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Now that
into the box, Josh Harrison, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Rhett Wiseman. It was a walk in his last trip.
Wiseman.
Now the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Two balls and a strike. Hit to third. Panic's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 1 for 5.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, if you're talking about coming at a good time, too, you having kind of a rough night last AB, you end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's Joe Panik. Sacrifice attempt here. The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So next to bat will be Lourdes Guriel. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Hard liner to center field. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened.